Knowledge is key to find success, and without it, we would not learn, therefore, we would not be able to grow mentally. One way to gather knowledge that has been around for centuries is reading, and in today's video, we will be going over the top 5 books that you should be reading as a teenage entrepreneur. What's up, boys and girls, and welcome back to yet another banger. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Brandon Nichols, and I post content focused on upgrading your life in every aspect possible as a teenager. All of my content is free, and I do post daily, so in order to not miss out and to show me some love, please go subscribe and turn on your post notifications, and just like any video that you might like. All of the books mentioned today will be linked in the description below, so make sure to go check those out and make an investment into yourself. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, book number 5 that I'm going to be recommending to you is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This book is great mainly because it lays down the fundamentals in speaking and just growing your relationships with other people. This book really teaches you how to establish strong relationships with anyone, more specifically if you're a teenage entrepreneur, business people that you may be interested in going into business with. If you apply the information in this book, it's also going to help you to grow your reputation and get more people to respect you, which is important for many reasons. For me, this book has allowed me to make a lot of great friends and allowed me to grow my reputation in a positive way. It's also taught me the right way how to handle arguments and other conflicts and how to be the more mature person. I highly recommend this book to any teenager out there who is interested in entrepreneurship, and I recommend this book to any teenager in general because lots of teenagers in today's day and age lack social skills, and if you apply the information in this book, your social skills will grow, and therefore you probably won't miss out on any potential opportunity you might have with someone who can make you a lot of money. You can get this book for about $10 on Amazon, which, like I said, is linked down below, so make sure to go check that out and purchase this book and start getting your social skills leveled up. Book number 4 that I highly recommend you go read is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book is very familiar with lots of entrepreneurs as it lays down the basic fundamentals of truly how to get rich. Specifically, the fundamentals revolve around your mindset and how you actually need to think rich to become rich. This book has influenced my current mindset, and from this book, I've seen progress in my growth towards my goals. This book is very vital, especially for teenagers, because if you apply the information and you start to grow your mindset around this, your mindset's going to be like this for a while. Because as a teenager, your mind is more susceptible to things, and if you take in good information, your adult life will be influenced by the information you took in as a teenager. This book may be very old, but the content in it is still up to date, as the basic fundamentals are never going to go away. You can go grab a copy of this book in the link below, which you can find on Amazon for $9. This book is a great book for all ages, and it basically just goes over Robert's experience with his 2 dads and their points on finance. Robert's real dad lived off the government, always chasing a higher paycheck, while Robert's rich dad, which was his best friend's dad, not really his dad, was the man who was making money work for him. This allowed Robert to kind of take a look at both sides of people who either worked for money or made money work for them, and then it allowed him to say, well, what sounds right to me? Should I be working for money and following the average path of going to school to get a good job? Or should I make money work for me and live off of my investments? Robert has become one of the most successful people on the planet, and his book is very, very popular among the entrepreneurship community. And his book will just give you an insight on what was holding him back and holds millions of people today back from becoming rich and becoming successful. I highly recommend you pick up the book from Amazon like all the other books, as it's only $8 and it can definitely make its money back for you and more. Book number 2 that I'm going to be highly recommending to you is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens. And I know this is the one that's just the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, but if you are a teenager, then obviously just get the teens one because it's going to be more centered towards you. The book goes into lots of detail on 7 different habits and a little bit more that basically will set you up for success in any aspect of your life. These habits are meant to be practiced every day until you grow them to the point where they start to pay off from all that hard work you put into investing your time and potentially some money into growing these habits. The book goes into lots of detail, showing you even some visuals like graphs and other things to kind of get you an idea, a better clear picture of what you're reading and looking at. This one is around $9, and I highly recommend you pick it up just because obviously it's more centered towards teenagers, so you could potentially benefit a lot more off it if you were an adult. Alright guys, finally, book number 1 that I'm going to be recommending to you guys on your journey to become an entrepreneur is Retire Before College by Nathan Sykes. This is my number 1 pick for you guys for a reason. This is literally written by a teenage entrepreneur with other teenage entrepreneurs pitching in to give their insight on entrepreneurship and other things like that. So this goes through, I mean, it's like not hard to read at all, as you can see. So it's really easy to read. It's not that expensive, and it's kind of just going to give you a look at how a teenage entrepreneur has started his business and has grown it to become successful. The book really is just made for teenagers. Obviously, a teenager wrote it, and it just goes into terms that we as teenagers can understand. And I know some people have more proficient reading skills like I do. Even though it's an easy read, the content in it is still pretty profound. The book is around $14, and I highly recommend that you guys pick it up, read through the whole thing, because you will get a lot of helpful insight on how to accomplish your goals as an entrepreneur. Alright guys, that wraps it up for all 5 books in today's video. If you did like the video, make sure to leave a like and then comment what you'd like to see next, any questions you might have for me, or just what you liked about the video. I'm constantly working on building a community of high-value teenagers that work endlessly to build themselves up and the others around them. So if that sounds like something you would want to be a part of and support, make sure to show some love to this channel so we can get this page popping. Alright guys, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video, and as always, peace.